start here. I'll get the De La Riva guard, okay? Controlling the pants, getting the De La Riva guard, and controlling the sleeve, okay, on this side. You can control the other side too. First I explain holding on this side here. It's a very simple technique here. If you feel that your De La Riva hook is getting hard for you to apply or you're getting tired, you can open your leg, but you need to curve your leg and bring your heel towards your butt, okay? But the De La Riva hook is very important to apply. But on this technique, we're gonna sit up. We're gonna sit up, and then we're gonna go for a single leg, okay? So I'll be on this position here. Turn around. I like to put my foot like this, okay? Instead of here, at first, okay? Because right here, I feel like he can move more. He can step over my leg, even though he can grab my pants and start pushing my leg down. Okay, or he can start going for leg drags. So when I go here, it's harder, a little bit harder for him to grab and control my pants. Hey, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, you can like, share, and comment. Also, don't forget to click on the button that looks like a little bell so you can receive notifications every time we post new videos on the YouTube channel. We help you, we help the community, and let's spread the arts to everyone. Us. Okay, so once I get here, I'm gonna start pushing him to the side using my foot here. Okay, and I squeeze this leg also, okay? I'll pinch my knees together. So once I get here, I'm gonna push his leg really fast, and then I'll sit up, okay? So I get here, I go one, and then I sit up grabbing the single leg. Okay, once I get the single leg here, I'll control my own wrist like that. And I don't let go of the sleeve, okay? Like this, because he's gonna try to posture up and try to bring his hand towards him, okay? So if I stand up just holding the leg like this, he's gonna pull his hand up like this, and then he's gonna be too far from me to control this sleeve, okay? So you're gonna go like this. Now when you try to stand up, try to break the grip, it's a little bit harder for you to pull your arm this way, okay? So now you go with your 4 fingers right here, okay? From the hand that's on top of your wrist, and then control with the umbrella grip, okay? See the transition, like he's trying to break the grip, and then you go like this, okay? Now it's hard for him to still pull the arm because now my wrist is under his leg, okay? So I still have the umbrella grip. I like when you play the spider guard. You can keep the 2-on-1 if you want, okay? Or you can let go. I like to keep the 2-on-1 because I'll be stronger, and then I will let go as soon as I go for his leg, okay? So when I go for his leg, I'll bring my foot between his legs, and I control his knee like this. There's 2 ways for you to control his leg. You can control here, or you can control here, okay? But if you control with your hand face down, don't grab on the knee because it's gonna be easier for him to just kick the leg and then break the grip, okay? But if I control here, now it's harder for him to break the grip. Here is way stronger, right? If I wanna control the knee, it's better for me to grab like this, okay? So right now, I'm grabbing this leg so my opponent cannot do a long step. Okay, I keep controlling him here. And I keep his knee on my chest the whole time. Okay, right here. Don't keep your legs like this. Okay, bring your feet close to you. Now, I'm gonna bring him to the side, and I'll force Thiago to go with his knee like a knee cut. I don't wanna lay down and let Thiago apply his knee to the other side. This side of my arm, this way here. Okay, the arm that's I'm controlling the sleeve. So I gotta bring his knee like this way here, okay? So when I got here, Thiago tried to posture up, like this, okay? I use my knee that's between, my knee that's outside to kick his butt, forcing to putting his knee on the floor, like this. And I'll bring both legs towards me as well, okay? Go back. So I go like this. One, and I bring my legs up. So this will give me momentum to come up, like this. Putting my elbow on the floor. Once I turn, now I'll push with my toes, my 2 toes on the mat, and I'll bring him towards me. Okay? Sweeping my opponent. So once I sweep him here, I take advantage of my grip. Don't let go of the grip on the sleeve. He's gonna try to defend here. I grab his collar, or I can hug his head. Hugging the head will give you a better position, okay? And when you hug, you go with your shoulder on his face. Once I grab, I start forcing to face the other side, and I pass his guard, and I get the side control. Okay? Again. So I'm here, you'll leave a guard, push, sit up, and look. As soon as I sit up, I go like this. Try to stand up, change the grip, control. Once I control his leg, now I bring it to the side, and I kick with my both legs, force him to post the hand on the floor. I use my leg here, and then I come back using the as a pendulum here. Turning, and then pushing. Okay. You see when I turn, I go on my knee, and then immediately I go like this, without the knees on the floor, so then I can run through him. Okay. So I'm here, he's trying to move, I'll push him, sit up, and go like this. He's trying to posture up, change the grip, control. 1, 2, then come on top. When I get here, side smash, hug his head, don't let go of the sleeve. Force him to face the other side, and then pass the guard. Okay, now I can let go of the sleeve. That's the first technique. All right, yes. Yeah. Yeah. So, what Heather's saying, when he's turning the knee inward, so it's hard for me to push his leg. Okay, so what I like to do, I like to apply the La Riva like more sideways, and then I'll push the inner thigh. Okay, so if I push the front of his thigh here and he's facing his knee inward, it's hard for me to push. And I move to this side a little bit, then I push outside. Okay, push actually the inside part of his thigh, then I can sit up like this. Control, grab, 1, and then 2. Okay, plus when he's doing that, when I get here, face the leg that way, he's facing the leg that way, I can go like this, here. Like lock his legs and then come up like this, okay? All right, let's go, 1, 2, 3. You can get the lasso on this side as well, and you can push with the lasso like this too, okay? Because then you're gonna keep holding his arm is harder for him to posture up. It's the same thing, but now you grab the collar here, okay? And then you need to take the leg out, like this. If you keep your foot inside here, it'll be a little bit harder for you to sweep. Even though you can drag him this way using your hook, like this, but he's gonna post the hand on the floor. Okay, and then from here I need to work something else. But if I wanna sweep him, I need to take my leg out. So you gotta do the exact same thing here, okay? But now I'll push his leg with the lasso, okay? I go for a deep lasso. And the good thing of playing lasso is that it's really hard for you to stand up, okay? Sometimes when I'm playing against a tall guy, you stand up and you can kind of like do a deadlift, right? Like position, like where you're gonna posture up and you feel like, pull me, like you feel like the person is too far for you, okay? So if you posture up like that, you need to push him and then get the lasso. Now when you try to posture up, it's really hard. Okay, so then I'll push, I'll sit up, okay? And as I sit up, I see one of you like doing like this, trying to pass the arm under the leg, okay? No, you're gonna go with your arm over your leg. And then you grab the sleeve here, okay? Feet, look, the sleeve. Now I grab his collar. And I keep pushing here, okay? So every time I'm gonna try to long step, let's say you try to long step this way here, okay? Go back. So I gotta be aware with those long steps, okay? Right now we're not working on that, okay? But if in case like he's trying to long step, immediately you apply the hook. You put the hook on him and then come up. And then you're on top of him. So you put the hook and then you follow him, all right? I like to use the hook when he's going for the long step. I don't try to go here like this. I don't try to go here and then get the hook and then try to sweep him. It's not gonna work. Okay? It only works if you feel that he's going to the long step. Then you you go for the hook, okay? Just in case you try to long step, you can do that, okay? Just to let you know. Get the lasso, he's trying to posture up. I'm controlling him. I have a nice little hiva. I'll push him and I'll sit up with the lasso. Grab the sleeve, control the collar. Once I control, now look, I will stretch my arm this way. I extend my arm here. And at the same time, I'll take my leg out. Here. Now I reach, and then I go in the same position. It's the same technique, but the setup is a little bit different, so you can have a better control using the deep lasso. Okay? It's not a shallow lasso, okay? You're not gonna do the technique like this here, just with your toes inside. Because here you still can stand up, okay? It's hard for you to do it. So I want you to dig your leg all the way through and have the back of your knee on top of his elbow. Pulling his hand really hard against your thigh, okay? Use your knuckles against your thigh here as well. So that way it's harder for him to circle his hand inside. Okay, if I keep my hand here, it's easier for him to turn the hand like this, okay? If that happens in the fight, I need to undo the lasso, pull his hand inside, and then get the lasso again and make sure that I keep his hand the whole time inside, okay? When he tries to circle his hand, it's a little bit harder for him. Now I push his inner thigh, sit up, feed the sleeve right here, control the collar. Once I control the collar, take the leg out and reach his leg. Once I reach his leg, I go 1, 2, use the momentum to come up, hug his head. Now I make sure I force my opponent to face away from me with my shoulder against his chin. Then I pass his guard. Okay? When you come up, it's always good to come up in a nice side smash, okay? All right, let's work on this. 1, 2, 3. So we're working only on this side, right? And I'll always sweep my opponent towards the side I'm controlling his hand. Because then he doesn't have a base. Let's say if I get the sleeve on this side here, I go to the first one, okay? And I grab him and I try to sweep him that way, he's gonna post the hand on the floor. So I know on this side he doesn't have much base. That's why I kick him, because I want to break this base as well. The only base he has is this one. He doesn't have his arm anymore. He has the leg and the head. Sometimes he uses the head on the floor to try to make base as well, okay? So when I grab his pants right here, I can grab like this or like that, okay? Both ways. The way I use the kick on his butt is to force this knee to go on the floor, okay? So let's say if I grab here, I'll grab like this first. I'll kick him. I gotta kick him super hard so he can pose his knee on the floor. Yeah, I gotta go. You see? So when you put the knee on the floor, it's easier for me to come up. If I kick him too gentle here, like let's say I go down and he don't put the knee on the floor, it's hard for me to come up. Okay, if I'm here, I need to go back and rock again. So make sure his knees go to the floor or his foot past the line of my shoulder. Okay, that way it'll be easier for me to stand up, okay? So be aggressive, like when you go down and kick your opponent. And when you kick your opponent, when you kick his butt, you don't wanna lay down on your back, okay, with both shoulders on the mat like this. Because then you give the option for him to long step this way, okay? Since I'm not controlling this side, you have a base on that side. So I gotta go down, putting this shoulder on the mat. Not like I'm going for a deep half, okay? So I'm going here, I go like this. So I keep it on this side. It's easier for me to come up, okay? All right, let's say I'm playing guard here, okay? And Thiago comes with the other hand to break my grip, like this. Don't break the grip. Yeah, he breaks the grip, I grab this hand here, immediately. I take advantage of his grip breaking here, like this. Okay. Once I grab here, I'll do the exact same thing. 1, 2, I post my hand on the wrist so he doesn't pull the hand out. Try to pull the hand. Like it's hard so I can make a transition. I make the transition. Okay. Now it's a little bit awkward for him to long step that side because he doesn't have a base. He can't hug my head. He can't pose the hand on the floor. If you try to long step that way, he's gonna be back for him. Yeah, it's gonna be really, really weird. See, it's easier for me to sweep him. So he's gonna be trying to be on this side. He can even pose his hand on the floor. He can try to grab my collar, or maybe like try to grab my pants here. If you grab my pants, don't let him pull the foot over his hip like this, because then it'll be hard for you to sweep him. Okay? So if I'm here, grab my pants, I hide my foot behind his thigh. Okay? Try to pull. Right now, it's hard for you to pull, right? So now I'm gonna control here. I do the exact same thing. But I cannot sweep in this way because I have this arm here and this arm is free. Okay? So he has the base. If I try to sweep him, he's gonna post. Okay? Right now, I'll do the exact same thing, but right when I kick him and he pulls, I'll change the direction. So I go step 1 and then step 2. I guide him with the hand on the knee or the pants right here near the shin. Okay. So again, so I'm here with Thiago, controlling his pants. I have a good grip. He's gonna break the grip. I gotta control the sleeve. Kick, sit up. I put my hand over my wrist, grab the sleeve. When he grabs my pants, I hide my foot behind his thigh so I can control turn. Let's say if his leg is far from my hand right here, I can hook and bring him a little bit closer to me. I can grab like this or like that. This is stronger. When you face your hand down and grab near the calf of his pants, it's really strong. So when I'm here, look, he's on top of my shin, you see? So I'll kick him really hard to the same direction, but now I'm moving to the other side. So I go step 1, okay? I go step 1 and then guide him with the hand on the pants, okay? I could try to stand up like this too. I'm here, I try to lift him like this and try to go here. But then he's gonna have the hand on the floor, see? Don't fall, Chad. Then I need to make a transition here to back take, or if you stand up, like a single leg, okay, running the pipe, okay? So you can stand up, but you're gonna fight more. You gotta find different transitions, okay? But it's easier for you to sweep if you guide him to the other side. So now we're gonna do the exact same thing, but controlling the other sleeve. So grab the first sleeve, he's gonna break the grip, and then you grab the cross sleeve. You kick, sit up, use this detail here, okay? And then grab the concept of holding the wrist so it doesn't pull your arm up. Change the grip, control, and then kick, and then guide it. So you see when I kick too, another detail for the beginners, when I get here, okay, on this position, I don't lay down with my feet on the floor like this because he can step over my leg. Till now, okay? I need constantly, like when I go down, you see that my knees close to my chest? I'll be like like a ball here. I keep my knees on my chest the whole time, okay? The whole time, right? So I need to close this space so you cannot jump over my leg. All right, let's work. 1, 2, 3.